Hi, no Pokemon list yet. I know. Sorry. Listen, we're doing a Game Boy list. Game Boy Advance. Mine. I got 26 entrants, and they are ordered. And since it's like half of my usual list, I decided I'm gonna do something fun. Um, each game, I'm gonna play the title theme of each game that I talk about in the bot. So, I did actually lay down a few ground rules for this. Because I felt like if I put some games on here, it'd be a little unfair for like Game Boy exclusives. So number one, no ports from other consoles. Number,
Okay, so you just eliminated like half the Game Boy Advance library.
I mean, not really. I went through the entire Game Boy Advance library looking at the games that I have played because obviously
Does that
that's part of the
include
list.
Actually,
One of the other rules is that it's only games that I have personally played.
Fair enough. Wow,
And then
30 different Game Boy games.
I have played 26 Game Boy games.
26.
And then the third one is no remakes of other games that from other consoles unless additional content was added. So that actually cuts out quite a few games that I have played.
Wait, what games?
Oh, hi,
We're on
Acheron.
Game Boy games.
We're doing Game Boy
Game Boy
game
Advance
list.
Oh, he's doing a list. Oh, that's right.
So yeah, no ports from other consoles, no remakes unless there was additional content added in that remake. So that means no Kirby's Nightmare in Dreamland.
Does that include Fire Red and Leaf Green though? Because that added content, I believe.
We might see. We might see. And only games that I've played, obviously. So with that said, Game Boy Advance. Game Boy Advance. Okay, number 26. And I'm gonna get the song up real quick because every game is gonna be accompanied by with a song for this one. So say hi to Yumi. We're gonna talk about
Dive kick.
Yu-Gi-Oh! The Sacred Cards.
Yu-Gi-Oh! The Sacred Card.
Yeah, so this was it's not a good game by any means. I will 100% admit this shit. Not that good. But it was fun for what it was. It had like this weird typing system where like the attributes of your monsters like instantly killed something in battle that had like a type advantage, almost like Pokemon. It covers the entire Battle City arc. I just have a lot of fond memories playing this game when I was a kid. Other than that, it was just like your standard Yu-Gi-Oh! Especially considering it's Battle City, so like a lot of the things are very simplified. It had like this dueling level thing where like you have to increase your dueling level in order to use better cards. So like you would get better dueling level by obviously grinding against enemy people. So like there was like an RPG element to it, and you would ante up cards that you had in your trunk, as they called it.
Trunk.
And the rarer the card that you valued up for ante, the rarer the card you would get in Battle City from your opponent. So I thought that was pretty cool. You were able to get like the god cards and stuff pretty like post game. Also, you could enter in the 8-digit codes on the bottom of your actual Yu-Gi-Oh cards and like actually use those cards as long as your dueling level was high enough. So that was pretty cool. Most Yu-Gi-Oh games did that though, and it was really fun for what it was. Okay, we're gonna move on. Yeah, well, that's just a hold on. Okay, we're gonna use this one, just because the title theme is actually a song from a different game. But we are gonna, yeah. But we're gonna use this one.
Oh, the Pokemon Pinball!
Wait, what the fuck?
That was perfect.
You're a robot,
My
dude.
voice, mate.
Perfect. He sounds like he's actually coming out of a game.
Yeah, this game is super fun, by the way. Better than the.
I just got out of a Bayonetta chapter, and I
This
suddenly
is one of my
hear-
favorite pinball games.
I suddenly hear just like the shrieking of Satan himself.
Oh, God.
In the
Look, he's even telling you to go to hell. He really is Satan.
I'll meet you there in person.
But yeah, okay. Pokemon Pinball Ruby and Sapphire. I really like this game. It was fun. Had a lot of good stuff going for it. I mean, just because it's pinball doesn't mean it's boring. I mean, look at the one that comes with your computer. Fucking
Bring
banger.
Space Pinball, boys.
Yeah,
let's go.
Space Pinball, bro. We're not talking about.
that game is actually hype.
Yeah, that game is fire.
Game?
Money match me in a
Space
in a
Pinball.
Space Pinball.
Money match you and all right.
All right, anyway, but this game had a lot of good stuff going for it. Updated graphics from the old Pokemon Pinball on the Game Boy, which was also a very fun game. But for a spin-off, this was actually like a really enjoyable time, as much as I hate to admit it. Especially
Well, I
because
hate
there was
to admit it was great.
it wasn't really that good of a game, if I'm going to be completely honest, but like I enjoyed the hell out of it when I was a child. Also, this song is sick. Sapphire Field is way better than Ruby Field. Like, listen to this music. They had Pokemon eggs in this game where you can hatch them mid-pinball quest, and
Art does not.
you have to try to complete the Pokedex and everything. It was great.
Big force mesh.
Also, Mudkip's on the cover, so instant
Of course.
instant points. Okay. Okay, so if Angel was here, he'd get really mad at me for this next one.
Oh, it's gonna be a Mega Man.
It's Battle Network game, but it's low.
That's
on the
okay.
list.
Angel's
No,
here.
actually. Well, you'll see.
Nani?
He's offline, so we can't. We're safe for now.
Angel doesn't like this game.
Oh, yeah.
For good reason, but you get to play as base, and that's kind of what matters.
That's it.
Oh,
That's it.
it's base.
Wait.
That's literally it.
Isn't this just like a remake of Mega Man 1, but it's also base? Is there?
No, it's a
No,
new game.
no, it's its own game. It was technically on the SNES first, but the Game Boy version did add some stuff to it, so that's why it's here. Other than that, yeah, there's really nothing much else to say about Mega Man and Base. It's just kind of
Base carries it.
Base actually no. So here's the thing: the reason why this game is really bad is because playing as Mega Man has literally no point. If you're not playing as Base, you're just making yourself suffer.
Wow. Wait, so it's not like separate campaigns? You can just choose whoever.
Nope, it's the same exact campaign.
Sounds
But,
like Mega Man X4.
Okay, almost.
Wait, no, X4 has slight.
All right, so this
Yeah, I had that
this
game
next
too.
one actually
Good
doesn't
too.
really have a title theme to it, but
Wait.
we're gonna put this on here now. And X is gonna
Wait,
really
play
like.
music for like the entire list.
I'm playing the music for the entire list. This next one, X is really gonna like.
No.
Nani? Wait a minute. Hey.
Yeah, this game while it didn't add Akuma, it added Akuma's stage. And that's good enough. That's good enough for me because Akuma. This is actually the game that introduced me to fighting games.
Really?
Yes. This was my first Street Fighter game as a kid. I played this when I was 5. Other than that, it's yeah. I was like 5 years old, or something like that. Whenever the Game Boy came out, it was one of the first games on the Game Boy Advance. But other than that, it's really just Street Fighter 2. It just added more characters. Like there was Sagat, there was Cassie, DJ, Vega, Dalsim, Balrog. I usually played as Blanca because I like the electric, but other than that, once I saw Akuma in this game and Akuma showed up, I'm actually gonna play his song now because fuck it, why not? When Akuma showed up in his own stage and thoroughly whooped my ass, it was a different feeling. I also really like the Game Boy Advance sound front with the Street Fighter soundtrack. Also, this game introduced the concept of high damage themes for their characters. So each character actually has a theme when they get to low health. And I always thought that was really cool.
Interesting. I forgot about that actually.
I always thought that was in the first Street Fighter too.
I did not see that in the first Street Fighter. I don't think so. If it was, correct me, but as far as I'm concerned, that's where I first got it. Okay, the title screen for this one might give away the game immediately. But we're gonna play it anyway because that's the theme here. Whoops, I gotta put the play thing. What the fuck?
Mario versus Donkey Kong.
Yeah.
I haven't heard this name in years.
Bro, this
Yeah, I
game
never-
was
I
actually so
actually
much
played
fun.
One of these games. I played the one on the DS.
That was Mini Mayhem, I think it's called.
Yeah.
The first Mario and Donkey Kong was actually really good. It was super fun. You know, typical puzzle solving from like... It's like adding puzzle solving elements to a Donkey Kong game. And it was pretty fun. I beat it when I was a small kid, though, so it must have not been very hard, but... Okay.
Whoa. It's difficult.
Too hard.
I was trying to say difficult and difficile at the same time. Difficult. Right. Alright.
From what I remember about the game, the puzzles were you know, because I was a fucking child, so I thought they were a little challenging. But if I played it now, I'd probably knock it out of the park. Okay, next. And this song's a banger. You're probably not going to get it because only me and Angel have played this game, but...
Mega Man, isn't it?
It's called Mega Man Battleship Challenge.
What?
Yeah, so it is a Battle Network game, but it's not actually a Battle Network game. It's more of a deck-building spin-off of sorts. It was a spin-off,
It's a
spin-off to a
spin-off.
spin-off, yes.
Are you kidding? What is this Capcom thinking?
What is this? What is this Drakengard near shit?
It's actually kind of sick. Angel does not like the game that much. But I enjoyed it when I played it. It was very, like, your turn, my turn kind of RPG. Like, without the movement or anything like that. You just kind of built your deck around, like, specific cards and just did damage. So, it wasn't a well-balanced game at all. But this song is fucking dope. Also, they introduced the concept of this guy named Ring. And we've never seen him in another Battle Network game ever. So, this was his first and only debut into the Battle Network series.
Who is he?
Ring. R-I-N-G. His name is Ring.
Yeah, but like, what is he like? Is he the character?
He's a
you fight
Navi. He's a Navi that you fight
Oh.
against. Here, I'll actually post a picture real quick. This is Ring.
as? Oh, what the heck?
Yeah, he is, he has rings.
Yeah, I can see that.
It's Ring Man.
I like
He
this
does have
game.
Ringman's little...
Also, the final boss is bass, so, yeah, I love it.
Oh, of course.
Oh, well, yeah, no, I'll do it.
The base.
Okay, what was next on this list? Oh, here's a fun one. I haven't talked about this game ever with you guys.
Really?
Yeah, it's something I kind of just played on my own. But, let me see. Oh, God, the soundtrack doesn't even have names, dude. It's just called Composition 1, Composition 2.
What the hell is this?
Cool game.
Here.
Should be. Should be interesting.
It's called Naruto Ninja Council 2.
What?
Oh my god, Flare.
Bro, this game was fun as shit. I don't care.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, Vlad, no!
Byron is Naruto's.
He's got the
get it.
Sharingan.
I forgot this existed too.
Yeah, it's not a good good game.
He just likes his Naruto.
But it like the sprite work is actually like really good. Like it looked very pleasing.
This is the game.
What?
It's a side-scrolling beat 'em up with Naruto, pretty much.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it. That's all you gotta know about it.
It's side.
It was okay.
Especially
I like the game.
Especially for a GBA game. It's alright.
Did you play it?
Is this where freaking
The Mugen sprite came from?
yeah? Like
Yes.
Smash
Yeah.
Flash.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, no, not well. This isn't the Smash Flash sprite, but
Okay.
anyway.
Okay, hold up. I'm gonna find the. Hold on. Yep, here it is. All right. We're gonna delve into some Dragon Ball games real quick.
Uh-oh.
Poppers. Oh shit! Is this Sagas?
Not yet.
Oh shit! What is this?
I knew
Legacy.
it
Oh,
was supposed to be
Boost Fury. Yeah. That was right.
It
I love this song.
I love this song. Yo, okay, can we just talk about the legacy of Goku and Boo's Fury soundtracks real quick?
It's actually
They're
really
fire! They're so good!
Isn't this the freaking Super Saiyan 3?
It's Super Saiyan 3 theme as the title theme.
Oh my god.
This whole series deserves an F dance emote.
Yeah.
Like,
Honestly, like people who trash on Bruce Falconer's soundtrack, like.
they can go fuck themselves.
'Cause this is
And then it goes into the original Dragon Ball theme. It's like a perfect medley, dude. In terms of the gameplay, it was actually kind of fun. It was like a room by room, almost like Metroidvania beat 'em up type of game.
really.
Yeah, and you start for some reason at level 60. Don't ask me why, but you can play as Goku, Gohan, Goten, Trunks, and Vegeta. And you kind of just play through the entirety of the Buu Saga in this like beat 'em up kind of thing. You can unlock abilities like an RPG. Like Goku can learn the Kamehameha at a certain level. You get equipment and like equip your stuff and get higher attack and defense values. I actually just want to play one of my favorite songs from this game. It's called Goten versus Broly.
Broly, what's Broly doing here?
I don't think he's
Yeah,
actually in the
this-
game.
This game's kind of weird.
It has
looks like you can
it
fight
has movie stuff in it too. Like you fight Janemba.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It's kind of just a mishmash of Dragon Ball stuff, but it's mostly the Buu Saga.
It's pretty much just the entirety of the Buu Saga as well as the movies that encompass the Buu Saga.
I see.
Yeah. We're not done with Dragon Ball yet though because we are going to talk about one of the legacy games next.
Alright.
I'm just gonna tell you, it's the second one.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, you know what?
Infinitely better than the first one. IMO. Let's get the soundtrack.
Oh my god.
This game also has great soundtrack. This Legacy of Goku 2 was the Cell Saga.
Right.
18. Wow, dude, all of these games have such great soundtrack. Also, don't ask me why Kid Trunks is on the box art of the game, because he never appears in the game.
What?
He
Yeah,
never
yeah.
appears. It's kind of funny, actually.
Kid Trunks doesn't even show up in the Cell Saga. Like,
Yeah,
what?
well, Future Trunks does.
Yeah, Future Trunks does, but I think somebody,
I don't know what Kid
somebody
Trunks
at
would
the
be
marketing team got this.
Yeah, this game's got...
This is Trunks, right?
Yeah.
But it was basically the same deal as Boo's Fury. I love this part. Oh,
This is a flop.
yes, it is. Dan it, dan, 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 dan.
I might have to use some of this. Holy crap.
It's great. And there's a lot of songs that they take from the Bruce Falconer soundtrack.
Wait, was this a remix of?
That's just the regular title theme, the Bruce Falconer title theme.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway,
The
next,
freaking opening thing. 17.
number 17. This is a great game, just all in all.
Oh,
Hey, WarioWare Twisted.
WarioWare Twisted was so cool. It innovated a nice innovation on
This was the
motion
first game to
controls.
use gyro controls.
Yes, it was the first game to use gyro controls on a Nintendo console. And it was on the Game Boy nonetheless because of the
It used a
motion
weird
pack.
cartridge, didn't it?
It had a very weird cartridge. As far as I'm concerned, the mini games were actually very fun.
Yeah.
Like a lot of them also like just did a good job like using a different type of moving, like shaking or twisting or circle motions. Hell, they even like implemented one where you only tap the A button. And then like after you beat the game randomly, you'll get these things called the Frankie levels. Where like they're actually like these like super high octane, very, very small mini games made by that little yellow block guy named Frankie.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and it would randomly appear in the levels. I thought that was such a cool concept. I don't think it was ever explored after this. But yeah, as far as there was only 2 WarioWare games on the Game Boy Advance, and like this one was just like really fun, despite being a little gimmicky.
Yeah.
It was still really good.
What was the other one?
The first one.
Oh, yeah. Mega Micro Games.
Yeah. Okay, so this next game, I'm technically cheating because I haven't played through it the entirety of the game. But
Oh my God.
it deserves to be on just because it's like it's this game. Like you'll see what I mean as soon as I play it.
So,
Why is the title screen only 8 seconds long? All right, I'm gonna have to play this next one.
yeah, I recognize this.
Zelda something. Minish
Minish
Cap.
Cap, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
I haven't played through the entirety of this game, but it definitely still deserves to be on here. It's just a beautiful game. Like everything about it just looks great. It also introduces Vati.
Yeah. Wait, I
Vati's
thought
sick.
Vati was from Four Swords Adventure. Or did Four Swords Adventure come out?
I think this game came out. This game came out in 2004. When did Four Swords Adventure come out? Actually, let me see.
Link to the Past and Four Swords Adventure, whatever, but you know what I mean.
Yeah. I put Force. Oh my god, I'm fucking dumb.
Though I think it might have introduced Human Vati, because I think
This game came out after. All right, no. So Minish Cap came out before Four Swords Adventures.
Okay.
So, yeah,
So yeah, it
this
is
introduced
Vati.
Vati, which is a
I
pretty
wish he was
pretty
in
cool
Smash.
villain.
Vati was cool.
Yeah.
Way more Zelda characters in Smash. Like,
It's supposed to be Garahim, but it didn't happen.
I'll take anybody, just like not another freaking Link or Zelda or Ganondorf for once, please.
Haha, Ganon go Doria!
They add in Demise next.
Okay. Number 15 is.
Wait, Flair, I'm gonna interrupt you.
This.
Flair, actually, wait. I don't know if does it. Oh shit! Actually, oh wait, you're recording. I was gonna say you should upload the last one we did the last 2 we did in the background while you roll out the list. But
Yes, spoiler alert.
Also-
I haven't uploaded those yet, but I'll work on it. I promise, Dad.
shit, okay.
All right, next.
Anyway, Aria of Sorrow.
Yes, I love this
Hi,
game.
D-Freak.
D-Freak, shut up! Stop interrupting my list, bitch. Yeah, I don't remember much about this game because I played it when I was way younger. But it was a great game. I just remember that I loved it. I just remember that I loved it. Okay, I will play it again on stream.
No. I wasn't. It was.
Nigga
Check
put Mega Man and
check.
bass on his list. Shut up!
Yeah.
I can pay.
Yeah.
I can
you
pay.
didn't even
I
need-
can pay my life.
You didn't even need Angel to roast it. You got you covered.
Damn. Yeah. Sprite work, like every Castlevania game, is usually very, very good. Especially for the Game Boy games. But this is the only Castlevania Game Boy game I've played. So I haven't played the other ones. And I am planning on working on it, but my backlog is very, very large. This is a Game Boy list, D-Freak. You don't know what you're talking about! Alright, next. Oh my god. Okay.
What's happening?
Yeah, this is gonna be very criminally low, but
Criminally low. I'm scared.
this is gonna be criminally low considering what it is, but
Oh,
Okay,
fire
well,
red, leaf
Gen
green.
1, I don't care.
so I don't like Gen 1, right? Everyone knows this. I don't like Gen
You
1.
already made a list about.
This-
you already talked about.
We already talked about how much I hate Gen 1. But this game fixed everything Gen 1 kind of had going bad for it. What I don't like about this game, though, is the sound front. I actually don't like the sound front in this game. I think it sounds very ear-rapey.
Yeah, they like. I don't know. It's like.
It's not
they-
like
they
good.
built the Hoenn sound font for some reason.
They could have just copied it, but like they didn't. And I don't know what they came up with, but it's just like too. I can't believe I'm saying this, but too trumpety. I don't know. But other than that, the addition of the Sevi Islands was cool. We got some more like post-game stuff. We got all the events. So otherwise, it was, you know, it's Pokemon. Like, can't really fuck it up unless you're Gen 6 and onward, but
As brother said, it used to be true, but as of
can't really
recent-
fuck it up except, you know, after 2013.
did.
Oh, okay.
Oh boy.
All right, top
One
13.
Next.
Darkness.
Darkness.
I recently just played this game.
Oh,
Mhm.
Nani?
So the Metroid. Oh. Oh yeah, Sonic.
Bro, this game is so fucking fun. This game is so fun. Like, actually, I was discovering combos and shit. Like, it's like an arena fighter on the Game Boy. It gave us all the sick Sonic sprites that we're like used to. We have the butt rock guitar and a GBA sound front, which sounds like total poo poo. But like, listen to this. It sounds so bad. It sounds so bad, but I love it.
It's you gotta
Imagine
hand
this
it to it though.
distorted.
It's trying really hard.
Oh my god.
You
It's
can't
actually
deny it.
crazy how those sprites are just timeless now. Like all the Sonic animators still.
Yeah,
use
like
them.
it's
It
like-
does have bops though. Like, this song is sick. Anyway, about the game itself. It actually brings a lot to the table. So you have your base characters, which has a pretty decent roster. You have Sonic,
like-
Sonic, Rouge, Tails, Knuckles, Shadow, Cream, Amy.
Cream's in the game.
Yeah, Cream is in the game. You get to play as Cream.
Yep.
Chaos.
Those sprites.
Chaos, Gamma, Eggman. Eggman is a secret boss though, and then there's Emerald. And Emerald is basically like your custom character that you can like get the moves of
Yeah.
each and every fighter and like customize it that way.
It's pretty sick, actually.
It's like, it's really in depth for a Game Boy game, and like I just have a lot of fond memories like playing through this game and like customizing my Emerald robot, and like you get to like customize his colors and everything. You start off as literally the worst character in the game, bar none. Bar none. There is no contest.
But then, like, once you get all the best equips for Emerald,
He
apparently
is
becomes, like,
the best
super
character in
broken.
the game. The best. Like,
Mm-hmm.
and he can like mimic other people. Like, it's just super
we
fun.
know. Oh no. Oh, it hurts. It hurts, dude.
I really hope they don't. I really hope they're not bad. But
Speaking of Pokemon, now I'm just kidding.
for skip, yeah, Sonic Battle was really fun.
Mhm.
Really fun.
believe it.
Oh boy. Okay. I can't believe I put this on my game
What?
list, but let's talk about a Fire Emblem game, dude.
What?
God damn it. Oh, wait,
Sacred
this is.
Stones?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's the one. you spoiled.
Yeah, it's the one of the only fucking Fire Emblem games I played.
This is the one with Roy's dad, right?
No, actually, this is
Oh,
Elliewood and
no,
Erica.
Stones is a different one.
I know, it's a Roy's dad.
No,
I. ju-
Roy's dad is Elliewood.
That's Fire Emblem. It's literally just called Fire Emblem in the U.S. This is Sacred
So
Stones.
the Sacred Stone, yeah, no, you're thinking of the Sealed Sword.
Ah, okay.
Okay. Sacred Stones follows the story of two siblings, Erica and Ephraim. Ephraim being the first lance-wielding lord in the game, go figure. But it like kind of follows this split tale between like how like they separate and then reunite and then take down like the big bad, which is actually not a dragon, it's a demon king. And it has
Whoa.
really recognizable characters. Like you have Valter, who is like this really sick kind of crazy dude general. There's Lloyd. No, wait, Lloyd was in the first game. He was part of the Black Fang. What's his name? Fucking Kalich. Yeah, that was his name. Weird names, but you had a lot of good units. Like you had the Journeyman, which was Ross. You had the Recruit, which was Amelia. And then there was like Ewan, which was the Pupil, and they were like baby stages of each of like the main weapon types, which let you upgrade into basically whatever you want. You could build your own unit from them, and they were super broken because they evolved like more than once, so they had bigger like base stats and shit. But like in terms of Fire Emblem, like I'm obviously not a big fan of the Fire Emblem series, but this was one that I like kind of really played. Like for a while, because I basically just wanted to get Lion because I thought he was super sick. And like if you ever saw a picture of Lion, you'd understand why. Hang on, I'm gonna pull one up real quick actually. This is from Heroes, but kind of fits with the theme of what his character was going for in the game. This is Lion.
Wow.
Yeah, he's I feel bad for him, but
Even.
And this is the actual artwork.
that's the original. He's a dark mage. That's why I like him.
Uh-oh. He's edgy.
Yeah, he had like I think he had like some sort of bipolar thing coming on, or like he was like the spawn of the Demon King or something like that.
Because he had the Demon King in him
Yeah, something like that.
from Mortis.
But enough about this song. Let me actually play like a real song from one of the best Fire Emblem songs ever. Let me just find it. What was it called again?
Which one is it?
I got it. Well, that's one of them, but I'm talking about Powerful Foe.
Oh, the boss theme?
One of the boss themes. Bro, when I first heard this song, I was like, oh shit, wait, this is going down. Like, hold up. Oh, nice job, D-Freak. But yeah, that is that. Also, it introduced like these weird zombie people and like actual like eldritch horrors of sorts.
Wow.
Yeah, it introduced monsters which hadn't been in the game since I'm pretty sure Gaiden had undead.
Wow. Yeah, but there's like zombies and like demon spiders and shit, and it was like really cool.
So it actually like kind of delve more into like the super fantasy aspects, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk about number 11. Because this game is sick. If you thought the first WarioWare game I talked about was good, oh, Mega Micro Games was so fucking good.
It was so good they remade it on the GameCube.
Not only that, they added like party functionality.
Yeah.
Like the box art says infinite fun. They're actually not lying. I don't think I've ever gotten bored of a WarioWare game. They're so much fun.
Oh yeah.
It was great. It was great. All right.
It was-
I mean, they're just mini games, but like they're really fun mini games.
Yeah. I mean, it's just like testing
Still
to
let
see
Wario
like
drive
how
a car.
fast you can react and like complete a task within like seconds, like literal seconds.
not even seconds sometimes.
Yeah. Sometimes it's really just like instant.
All right.
Instant
If we
transmission.
ever get together sometime, we're playing smooth moves.
Oh,
She's gonna
No,
be
okay.
so
we're
What
we're
about
no, we're
WarioWare?
playing the GameCube one.
Party
100
games.
smooth
mega
moves.
party
Get
games.
Dolphin Netplay going, and we can like.
We can
play
actually
Mega
play
Party
that like
games.
over netplay. It's super fun. Like it's the best WarioWare game bar none.
Oh,
Okay.
Okay, dude.
That's-
All right,
Challenge.
top 10. We're going to start with an intro song until we get to the actual song.
What? I don't even remember this.
Oh wait, what? Oh, I feel like I've heard this. Is this Sonic Advance?
Sonic Advance 2, baby.
3, 2. Okay,
Oh,
I actually have Sonic Advance 2.
Yes, I 100% of this game.
You
Huh.
you 100%ed it?
What?
You 100%ed it?
Yeah, I 100% did this game.
why?
'Cause it was super fun. Really good, like hub worlds. Like Hot Crater was sick.
I haven't heard this song in like actually about a decade.
Hold up,
Oh
let's
my
play
God.
let's play the
Dude,
let's
same. Like I this like I was like.
hang on.
having
Let's play
flashbacks.
the first level. Leaf Forest was the first level, right? I think this was the game that actually introduced Cream to the game, like to the series.
It did. Yes.
Was it?
Yes.
Yeah, because I don't remember ever seeing her before.
The game's easy mode. I've only beaten this game as Cream.
No, I beat this game as Sonic and Tails.
I'm just bad at 2D Sonics. I don't know why. I'm not good at them.
I remember Sonic Advance 3. I didn't really play that one as much, but I remember you were like able to have two people, like a partner system, almost like in
Yeah.
Sonic 2. But like you get to customize it, which was kind of cool. But like I actually like I 100% of this game, and the bosses were so much fun. Like they were really, really good. Other than that, there's really not much else to talk about. Like it's a 2D Sonic. Okay, just let this bop for a second. Okay, we're not gonna play the title one for this because it's kind of not hype. But we're gonna play for number 9.
Metroid Zero Mission, I think.
Yes, it is.
Roy.
yeah.
So like I said, no remakes in this game, but this game is a remake of Metroid 1. Well, they added the Zero mission to it, which was like this huge stealth segment that you had to sneak inside the space pirate ship and recover your suit. And when you get that suit and you burst through after avoiding and like the plague, you had to avoid these space pirates that could like kill you within seconds.
Yeah.
Playing as Zero Suit Samus. All you had was a stun gun to your name. freaking, you get your power suit. It becomes fully upgraded with all the stuff that you got that you couldn't use before, like the space jump, the plasma beam, and the freaking, what was the other thing? Oh, your gravity suit. And you get this, and this song starts playing, and you just murder everybody in the ship. Like, there's just no content. You just destroy everything. You break out of the ship, you fight Mecha Ridley, you make the ship go boom boom, and that's it. Like, that's the first Metroid game. This takes place after Mother Brain. Other than that, it's just like the first Metroid, but like, I want to talk about like the game. No, not Super Metroid physics. Metroid Fusion physics. Because this game is way faster than Super Metroid. Like, just looking at it is like, it just goes way faster.
True.
And you have easier wall jumps, you have bomb jumping, you have all these types of different, like, speedrun strategies you can do. This game is sick. This game is just so sick, dude.
Yeah, I'm having a blast with Metroid, or Super Metroid right now. Pantoon sucks, though. Go eat dick.
Punching ghosts.
Next game is number 8.
Yes.
Ah, shit. Hold on.
Wait, is that not the game you wanted to?
No, it is the game. It's just I posted the song.
Posted the song.
Oh.
Mystery Dungeon Rescue Teams.
Red Rescue Team. This game.
Specifically red.
Well, yeah, because it's the Game Boy version. If I was doing a
yeah.
DS list, the DS version would be way higher than 8. I'll tell you that much. But
That's so weird. Why was? Oh, that's
so for some
weird.
reason, this was like,
What the fuck?
okay. Let me explain. Let me get a different song from this game.
Sky Pillar.
Nah. There's a better song. There's a better fucking song.
Oh god, look at this
Is
hipster.
it Magma Cavern?
Hell no.
What you got? Ah, yes.
Okay, so this game came out when the DS first came out. So obviously you had like different you had to have different versions because the DS and the Game Boy were still very, very popular. So they had to make 2 versions. One was red and one was blue. The blue was DS exclusive and the red was Game Boy exclusive. Despite the limitations of the Game Boy, this game still held up to the DS version very, very well. The only thing the DS version had over this was quality of life and a bit better on the sound front side. Like, all of your map was on the DS screen. But in the Game Boy version, it was obviously only one screen, so you had to have the default overlay on top of your game screen. So it looked a little cluttered. But if we're actually talking about, like, the sound, this game has sometimes better tracks than the DS version, like, because the Game Boy sound front just sounds pleasing. This one is actually one of those. I think this song sounds better on the Game Boy. But, other than that, like, the 2 games play the same. It's just this game was just the Game Boy version. And, I mean, this started what could also be considered its sequel, one of the best DS games of all time. So, take that for what you will. Story is much simpler. The gameplay is, like, you know, typical Mystery Dungeon with Pokemon mixed in. Everyone knows how that works.
It's basically Pokemon
It's basically Pokemon.
Edition.
Okay, so I said at the beginning there was no remakes in the list, so I couldn't put a Kirby game on here, except this one.
Amazing Mirror.
Yeah, it's the Amazing Mirror. I'm a little slow with this.
Still to this day, the only open world Kirby game.
Yeah. I really liked what they were going for here. A giant hub world that you have to, like, navigate through and, like, try to find your way across. It's just, like, it was like a magic to this game that was like, you really couldn't You really couldn't like
Replicated.
replicate it with anything else. Like it had to have been this game because of the way the lore worked. Hold on, I'm gonna play my favorite song in the game. Give me 1 sec. Yeah, okay. This was the space level. I love this one. So, like, you had to navigate through these mirror worlds to get to other worlds, and then those worlds had mirrors that would connect to other worlds, too. So it was like this giant... It was almost like a Great Maze kind of thing. Bosses were very fun. We got the introduction to Dark Meta Knight, which was sick. Dark Mind is still one of my favorite boss fights because it, like, kind of goes across each world and does its own thing. He has, like, 9 different forms. Technically. Other than that, like, it's just, I mean, it's just like a Kirby game, really, but, like,
Yeah.
it was fun. Just great.
I somehow haven't played this, but I've only watched it.
This game is sick, dude.
Pretty solid.
Oh, boy.
Pretty fire. Oh, the song's still going.
Give me 1 sec. I'm getting a new song.
Okay.
Let this bop for a second. Alright, here we go. Bro, I can't explain how much I love Final Fantasy Tactics Advance.
Oh, of course.
Like, this brought, like, an interesting element from the Fire Emblem series, and then, like, put the Final Fantasy twist on it, and I love it so much. So unique. It was so unique.
Yeah, it looks like a pretty interesting game.
It is so cool. Like, there is so much stuff you can do in this game with different builds and classes, and the story is really, really deep and intricate for a Game Boy game, especially. I've, like, loved this game since I first got it. In fact, I have 2 copies. Because I wanted more save files. Because you only get 2, man.
Oh yeah, that's well, GBA version.
But, like, yeah, I would talk about the story more, but, like, I want to kind of, like, talk about story-based games in another list. I'll just say the gameplay was just... It's like taking, like, chess, mixing it with Final Fantasy. Like, with the spells and everything like that, and you just got, like, this, like, masterpiece.
Brain.
Big brain
plays
gameplay.
all around.
A lot of grinding, though.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of grinding. Okay.
Time for top 5.
Time for the top 5. And this song also gets an introductory song before the main song.
Metroid Fusion, isn't it?
Oh yeah. So Metroid Fusion over Zero Mission, a lot of people don't have this opinion. They usually say Zero Mission's better. But I want to talk about what Fusion does right.
Fusion does a lot of things right.
The ambience.
The number 1 is the ambience. This game instills the theme of horror better than any Metroid game I have ever seen.
You know, except for maybe Metroid Dread 08, that never happened.
Huh?
There was going to be a sequel to Fusion called Metroid Dread. Never happened, unfortunately.
So, like, you land on this space station after, because I'm just gonna introduce the basic plot to the game.
Yeah.
After the events of Metroid Prime, Samus has to go back to SR-388. And, you know, with her power suit, she goes and destroys an enemy that's there that was apparently causing a disturbance. What erupts from this enemy is a gelatinous yellow blob that infects Samus's power suit, which has to be placed in quarantine after she had to get a surgical removal of this power suit, which altered her body, like, completely. As she describes it, one part of her died, but another part was reborn. Like, the suit became part of her body, like, essentially.
She got to get injected with like
Metroid
DNA.
DNA in order to combat what was later called the X parasite. I'm gonna get another another song real
This is
quick.
your fault.
Thanks.
Hang on, let me get Yeah, I'm gonna get that.
Yeah, the X parasites are freaking scary as hell, dude.
Yeah, so let me get the Sector 1 theme, because that's like the flagship song for the game. Okay. The X parasites are these terrifying things. They can they're basically Ditto on steroids. They copy anything that they can eat. So first they have to kill something.
They like phase into your body and then kill you from the inside and then like
Morph.
you.
They can copy you and then retain the memories of everything that you did. They basically become you in every sense of the word. So so after Samus had to get her suit like surgically removed from her and get her body physically altered, the suit got placed in quarantine, and then all of a sudden, on the space station that it was quarantined in, there was a massive explosion. Samus was sent to investigate. She couldn't find her suit. No one knows what happened. But what she found out is that she can now absorb X parasites because in order to cure her, she had to get infused with the DNA of the baby Metroid that she saved in Super Metroid. What results from this is, 1, being able to absorb the X parasites, and 2, a very, very strong weakness to cold or freezing temperatures. Well, as it turns out, once you go to Sector 1 and, you stabilize everything there, we find out that we know where the suit kit went, and it turns out the X parasite that infected Samus from the game, from the very first part of the game, took control of her old power suit and is now looking for her. This is what's known as SAX, and throughout the game, SAX is hunting you down, and you have to figure out a way to get away from her, because if you even so much as get into her line of sight, you're practically dead.
She has the ice beam.
Because she has the ice beam, yeah. Now, this game is very criticized by a lot of people for its linear gameplay, but I think that's a strength to this type of game because of the SAX, because of the...
Yeah, it kind of has to be linear for the story to work.
Yeah, because you could just run away forever if it wasn't. Because you're trapped in a space station, of course it's going to be linear. And with the SAX on your tail, it adds more to the horror, to the suspense, and the tension. Because this game does that so well. It just goes off on the tension and the suspense. It does so well setting the ambience. The tech, movement and stuff like that, it's the fastest in any Metroid game. Maybe besides Zero Mission. I think Zero Mission might be a little faster. But Fusion has my favorite bosses in the game as well. We have Nightmare, Yakuza, which is this spider, Ceres, which I love Ceres. I think that is such a cool idea for a boss. It's this snake thing that it travels at hyper speeds in water. And then even the SAX, when you get to fight that thing at the end of the game, it's pretty much the final boss for all intents and purposes. It has everything that you have. It's basically a battle against yourself. It just plays together so well. I don't know, this game is legendary.
Yeah.
Another game that's legendary is number 4 on the list. And I don't think playing the title theme does this game justice. So I'm going to play the best song in the game. Just give me 1 second to find it. Okay. Are y'all ready? y'all ready for the absolute bop that is the Mario and Luigi Superstar
Yeah.
Saga battle theme? Nobody that has played this game has ever said it was bad. I'm just gonna put that out there. Nobody thinks this game is bad. This is a masterpiece among masterpieces. This game is so fucking funny that it hurts. Like, it hurts to laugh sometimes.
All the locations are named after laughing.
Yeah, like... This game is, the remake is good too, but I prefer the original. Like, there's something about this game that just, like, the charm is way better on the Game Boy.
Maybe it's because Gino's there.
I forgot about that, but yeah, that's a good thing. Why'd you remove Gino, Nintendo? Huh? Fucking Square, I hate you. This introduced, like, it's obviously the first RPG in the Mario and Luigi series where you, like, do these really cool combinations of attacks and, like, all the enemies have a hint to how they attack and everything. It was a really nice formula. It just worked together so well. And the story was, like, you know, simple but effective. You know, Bowser's up to no good, but it was actually not Bowser. In fact, Bowser tried to help you in the beginning. Turns out it was, like, fucking bitch named Cackletta who was trying to make her wishes come true with the Bean Star.
Bean Star.
The Bean Star. Yeah, so mushrooms are Mario and Luigi's thing. Well, beans are the Bean Kingdom thing.
This game actually had, like, a lot of world building. It was really cool.
Yeah, it made a brand new kingdom. Specifically for this. And this game was referenced in one of the best GameCube games of all time, Paper Mario 1000 Year Door. Because of Chocola Cola.
Yep.
By the way, that boss was...
works out.
You literally fight a barrel of soda in this game. As a boss. It has a sword and a shield, and it was actually kind of a hard fight at first when I was a kid. But I think with grinding and everything, I beat this game in about 12 hours. Because it is an RPG, you do have to grind, unfortunately. But I still can't get over how funny this game is. Like, the humor is, like, top-notch in the series. Like, everything about this game is just super comical. But it can still take itself seriously in a way.
Sweet.
Yeah, it's like this weird... It doesn't take itself seriously, but it also does. It's weird.
All right, the top three are big hitters.
Oh boy.
Big
I already know-
hitters.
I know one of the games that's not going to be on the top three.
All right, well, the game that you probably don't know that's going to be in the top three is number 3 on the list. So I'm just going to get this out of the way real quick.
Mega Man X.
Mega Man Zero.
Zero.
The entire series. All of it.
Oh yeah, that was GBA.
This was the Game Boy.
These are GBA games.
Yeah. Mega Man 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4 are GBA games.
So many Mega Man games on GBA is crazy.
It's like, okay, so if you ask me, 0-3 is the best game out of the bunch, but, like, you can't mention one without mentioning the other 4, or the other 3. Because, like, they're all, like, in tandem. It's like this story about, like, how Zero wakes up after, like, years and years after the events of Mega Man X. And, like, the world that he knew it has gone to shit, and he's, like, this anomaly in this new world. He sees familiar faces, but they're all different somehow, and, like, you kind of have to feel for him. But that's not what we're talking about here. What we're talking about is the fucking fluid-ass gameplay. This game took Mega Man X and amped the speed up by, like, 15%. And it still played amazing. Like, this game was just, like, the whole series was just so great.
I might be playing, well, not soon, because I'm gonna play a shit ton of Mega Man games in a bit, but I'll get to it eventually.
Like, your main weapon is, like, this sick little fucking, what we call the Z-Saber, which has made references in Battle Network. And, like, it's this broken ass chip because Zero's broken.
He is so
He's actually broken. How about this? Copy Zero, the copy of the original Zero, beat the original Zero at the end of Mega Man Zero 3. How do you beat something that you copied? That's how broken you are.
I know Kirby does it all the time.
Boy, yo.
I don't know. Like
Wow.
all the games in the series are great.
So it's good to know that it's faster than Mega Man X. Even
Yeah.
it's not like Mega Man X was slow to begin with, anyway.
No, it wasn't. That's the thing.
Not at all. That game's not easy.
I love this song, by the way. Zero's theme is one of my favorite songs in like gaming in general.
It's good. I like his theme from X3 too.
Okay. You guys thought this was gonna be number 1.
Battle Network.
Oh no! Oh no!
Hey.
Oh
Yeah, I mean, come on, it's me. You guys know I'm probably one of the biggest Mega Man Battle Network stans of all time.
Besides
Angel.
Angel.
no! Fucking RPG.
No, I'm a bigger stan than Angel.
Oh.
I have actually played all the games. I don't think he's played 2. I've also played the Star Force series, which is a DS game, but whatever. But
So wait, once he plays Battle Network 2, then you're both equal.
yes, we're both
Stan.
equal. But I am the bigger Battle Network stan, and I will hold that to my fucking grave. Okay. I love this series with a passion because I think it's so unique. It's a Mega Man RPG, but it's also a deck building game. But it also has like core themes from like base Mega Man and redesigns that work so well. Like this game just covers everything about Mega Man and just jacks it up, but with its own unique twist. I just love it. I just love the world they live in. Like everything is like digitalized and everyone has like these little personal net navis. Like I always wanted a net navi when I was a kid, more than I wanted a Pokemon. Just
That
like
is a
the whole
big-ass claim, I'm just gonna say.
the whole concept of this series is just fascinating. And of course, I've talked about how broken Mega Man EXE is. Like, he is actually Universal Plus. He is actually Universal Plus.
He's a program.
Yeah. So guess what? I'm gonna explain this in the best way I can. The cyber world in Mega Man, in the NT Warrior anime series, right? And as well as the games, because they kind of go in tandem with each other, is based off of the real world. Mega Man in the anime does an attack that destroyed the entirety of the internet. So that in itself is an entire universe. I don't know what else to say. Like, he is universal base. Not to mention all the
Base.
power in base, he's universal. Then you want to talk about custom styles where he can like use the elements to his choosing. He can copy other people's abilities. He merged with base. He merged with like these ancient hell beasts from the cybernet and just completely.
What were they actually thinking with the upscaling of Mega Man?
They just completely jacked up the scaling on network, dude.
In the Mega Man series, why? It's
I don't get it.
It's so comically far removed, but it's great.
And like, oh my god, dude. Also, base.exe is my favorite net navi, and like, for good reason. He's ultimate edge. He's basically the foil to Mega Man in
The
every
base.
single way.
Base.
He's super powerful. He's always the secret boss. Like, he is always the strongest enemy in the game, no matter what. It's just so cool. I love this series to death. Hate me if you want for always mentioning it, but I don't give a fuck. You guys can suck my dick.
No.
Alright, so number 1
Come on.
has to be
All right, come on.
freaking
Come on. Come on.
Pokemon
Come on. Come on.
Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald.
Come on. Come on now. Come on now.
It has to be Ruby Sapphire. There's no. They haven't
Come on.
posted it.
Come on. Are you fucking serious right now?
The food.
Like, was there any other option, honestly?
No, not really.
Thinking about this song playing right now gets, like, the nostalgia shivers, like, trembling down my spine, dude.
Hearing the Elite Four theme's all I need.
It's not the title theme, and I know I was using the title themes, but this song is too much of a bop.
Yeah, I respect it.
Trumpets.
Also, like, the sound front for this game is, like, unparalleled. I don't want to hear it otherwise.
Literally, it's so legendary. It's a meme.
It's legendary to meme, but everyone accepts that it's good.
Yeah. No, like it's meme because it's good.
So many good, like, concepts brought to this game. Like, it introduced a legendary format of double battles. Like this format is what's used in VGC tournaments today.
Yeah.
To this day, it has never been topped. Doubles has its own meta.
Wow.
Triples doesn't even have a meta because it kind of sucks, but
Triples.
it was good for what it was, I guess, but, like...
No, it wasn't good for what it was. It tripled out of here, dude.
I mean, like, what else can you say other than it's like Pokemon. It's Pokemon on the Game Boy, and it did a fantastic job being Pokemon on the Game Boy.
It also introduced
Basically, one
Gen
of the-
3 introduced a lot of Pokemon.
It has Mudkip, it has Deoxys, it has Jirachi, Rayquaza, it has Salamence, it has a bunch of my most favorite Pokemon ever. I love this game. I love this series. I put at least 1,000 hours into the entirety of Gen 3. Like,
Jesus.
because I played Sapphire a ton, and then I played Emerald a fuck ton. Because Battle Tower was a thing.
I literally only played Sapphire for some reason because I was a mad lad. Imagine grinding your Pokemon to level 100 in Sapphire.
Now, okay,
That
so
would
now
be-
there are no level zeros, but I wanted to cover the honorable mentions after the list because the list was so small.
Is this the ones that like couldn't make the list because of? Like,
They didn't make the list
restrictions?
because of pretty much restrictions. I bet y'all didn't know this, but Phoenix Wright originated on the Game Boy. Yeah, the first 3 Phoenix Wright games were originally on the Game Boy. The problem was they were all Japanese exclusive.
Oh,
So I never got to play them on the Game Boy. I only played them on the DS.
what else were they on? Oh, they on DS.
Yeah, they were on the DS. If I played this game, I would have put it on here. Because Golden Sun is
Isaac
legendary.
Pulling out.
Legendary game.
Godot.
No,
Oh,
we're talking about
Golden Sun. Talking about Golden Sun.
now.
So I've heard.
Final Fantasy VI, because that was originally on the SNES. Same thing that
Wait,
goes
wait.
with pretty much all the Final Fantasies.
Wait, why wasn't this on the list?
It's a
Because it
remake.
was on the SNES.
Because it's a remake, it doesn't
Oh, yeah,
provide anything
yeah, yeah.
new.
Gotcha.
Caveat to a remake being on the list is that it had to have new content.
Kirby's Nightmare in Dreamland, because it was just an HD remaster of the first Kirby. HD
It had-
remaster.
wait. Technically, it had the Meta Knight mode, didn't it?
I mean, yeah, but, like, it was just replaying the original story just as Meta Knight. So, like, technically I could have put it on the list, but at the same time, that's kind of stretching it. I know the gameplay is, like, different, but that's just, like, I don't know. Here's a game that just didn't make the list because I just didn't want to put it on here. It's a Dragon Ball game. I think it was called this. Dragon Ball Z Supersonic Warriors. It was like a it almost like brought the type of Dragon Ball fighting that you see in Budokai just on a 2D scale with
Yeah.
sprites. It was kind of good. I just
Right.
I didn't like it over the other games on the list. Maybe I could have put it above Yu-Gi-Oh! Sacred Cards. Speaking of Yu-Gi-Oh! Yu-Gi-Oh! Rechef of Destruction. Another Yu-Gi-Oh! Game that was kind of like the Sacred Cards with the same concept and everything, except this game was just butt-fuck difficult for no reason.
Oh,
I could not get past a good portion of this game because it was so hard.
Oh.
And for some reason, every time the game had to check the field, it had an animation to do it, and it just added so much more unnecessary time. Like I don't know. It was not really a good game. I played it a little bit. I think that covers everything.
Nice. This is a good list. I like this list.
Yeah, pretty sure that's everything.
Besides Fire Emblem. Besides that, it's a good list.
Oh yeah, the other Fire Emblem game.
Oh, for fuck's sake! Never
nice.
mind. This is
Look
shit.
what you did.
While I did like this game and I played it a couple times. I think Sacred Sword is better, or the Sacred Stones is better. Just this game had a 10-chapter prologue. I don't know.
What the fuck? What RPG? Oh my! What? Like, come on, dude.
Yeah, so like, you didn't have.
No.
That's kind of why I didn't make the list. It had a 10-chapter prologue.
Oh my god, dude!
How many
Jesus
chapters total
Christ.
did it have?
With the prologue, 35. Now, I should mention that each chapter is just one level.
Oh, okay.
So it was 35 different maps in the game. The first 10 served as the tutorial.
Okay.
And then the other 25
okay.
were it was a little excessive, I think. But I mean, we got some good stuff out of it. Like Lynn. I like Lynn. The characters weren't as memorable as Sacred Stones, though, for me. Like, I barely remember a lot of people outside the big three, which are Elliewood, Hector, and Lynn, yeah. Like, honorable mentions for that game go to, like, Dorcas, Camus, fucking Florina, I guess. I don't know. They really didn't stick out. I did not fully play through the English patch of the Fire Emblem 6 with Roy, so that's not going to go in the honorable mentions. But I think once I like actually play it, maybe it'll change. Maybe. I do know that Fire Emblem 6 has Zephiel in it, and Zephiel's sick. He has like this lance that turns into a sword.
Ooh.
It's pretty cool. Yeah, I think that covers everything I wanted to talk about for the most part.
Sweet.
Yeah, the Game Boy had a pretty sick lineup.
Had a great lineup. Albeit a little small, because I pretty much covered all of the heavy hitters.
Yeah.
Everything else are just like, like... I mean, this should be an honorable mention, actually, because I never finished it, but like I did play and I did enjoy it for what it was.
What is it?
Jack and the Power of Juju.
Oh yeah.
This series kind of died, but
It's super bad. It just no one talks about this.
this game
anymore.
was all right, I guess. Okay,
I
yeah.
think actually, I'll say it's a Tack and the Power of Juju.
Oh, Tack. I thought it was Jack. Lol.
You're thinking of Jack and Dex.
Lol. That's why I didn't make the list.
Yeah, cool games, cool list.
Yeah. All right. I promise the Pokemon shit's coming out soon. I promise. Okay. I promise.
It's gonna be a long video. Yeah,
That's
some
gonna be a
3 minute video.
long ass video. All right, peace.